Have you ever felt like you're living but not really alive? You wake up each morning, stare at the ceiling, and wonder, why does everything feel so empty? Your job feels repetitive. Relationships are fading. You smile, you talk, you do what's expected. But deep inside, there's a dark corner no one sees. Maybe you've tried so hard, but the harder you try, the more things fall apart. And now, you're not even sure if you still have the strength to hope. Sometimes you whisper to yourself, where did I go wrong? Why is God silent? You don't dare say it out loud, but it echoes inside you night after night. If you're feeling this way, I just want to tell you one thing. You are not alone. And maybe, just maybe, the pain you're going through has a deeper purpose you just can't see yet. Asterisk, when we lose our motivation, it's rarely because we're lazy. More often, it's because we're exhausted from carrying things we never talk about. You see, life doesn't break us all at once. It breaks us in little moments. The opportunity you missed because of fear. The relationship you gave your heart to, but it slowly slipped away. The family you try so hard to please, yet never feel enough for. The prayer you whispered in tears, and still no answer came. We begin to believe a quiet lie. Maybe I'm just not meant to be happy. We fake a smile. We keep moving. But inside, something starts to die. Our hope, we think, if God really cared, wouldn't he have done something by now? But here's the truth. Most people won't say out loud, even believers strong. Ones have seasons where they feel completely lost. Even Jesus, in his darkest moment on the cross, cried out, my God, why have you forsaken me? This is not a sign of weakness. It's the cry of a soul still reaching, even when it hurts. And if you're in that place right now, not sure what tomorrow looks like, it doesn't mean your story is over. It just means you're in the middle of a chapter. Asterisk. What if? The pain you're carrying isn't punishment, but preparation? What if this chapter of confusion is not the end, but the soil where something deeper is growing? See, we often want answers, but sometimes what we really need is presence. And Jesus, he never promised life would be easy. He promised we wouldn't walk it alone. In John 16:33, he said, in this world you will have trouble, but take heart. I have overcome the world. Not you might, but you will. Yet still take heart. Here's a simple truth. You don't need to see the whole path. Just take the next small step. That step might be getting out of bed today, praying again, even if it feels empty, reaching out to a friend, honestly, or simply whispering, Jesus, I'm still here. You don't have to fix everything. You just have to keep breathing, keep trusting, keep moving. Because in every story worth telling, the turning point often comes right after the silence. Asterisk. Let me tell you about a man named Jacob. He was a youth pastor, passionate, full of vision. But one day everything collapsed. His wife left. He lost his job. He moved into a friend's garage, not a room, a garage, with a leaky roof and no heating. He would sit there every night, curled up under a blanket, and cry until sleep took him. People stopped calling. Church felt like a place for people who had it all together. And he didn't want. He reached his breaking point. He screamed out in the dark, God, if you're real, show me, or I'm done. And then, silence. But in the stillness, something shifted. Not outside, inside. A quiet thought entered his heart. I never left you. I'm still writing. That night, Jacob didn't get a miracle. He didn't wake up with his life fixed. But he woke up with a strange peace. And he got up. He applied for jobs. He served others. He prayed. Even when it felt dry. Years later, he started again. Today, Jacob leads a small church that welcomes people, especially the broken ones, because he knows what it's like to be one. His pain didn't disqualify him. It prepared him. And maybe, just maybe, so will yours. Asterisk, maybe today feels like a mess. Maybe this chapter is full of confusion, pain, or silence. But if this is just a chapter in your life story, then you still get to decide what comes next. Jesus. isn't done with you. Not now. Not ever. He takes broken pieces and writes beautiful endings. Not despite the pain, but through it. So if you're still breathing, friend, your story isn't over. If this spoke to your heart, share it with someone who might need it too. Comment, I'm still in the story so we know. You're still standing, and if you feel led, just whisper Jesus right with me.